Trish, would you please tell us a little bit about hyperthermia, how you experienced it in Europe? You've been to the Paracelsus clinic first.
Yes.
And how do they do hyperthermia there?
They do it in a cylinder-like tent, or else like a cylinder dome. They turn on the hyperthermia machine. They give you temperature. They intravenous. You have vitamin C and whatever other product that they think works for your cancer. They do various tests. They turn the heat up in the hyperthermia, and their aim is for you to reach a temperature of 39, over 39, but no more than 40. And it's a gradual process. You're there probably between 2 and 3 hours, 3 hours, and then you have a cool down period. So total it might take 4 hours, but it's actually quite invigorating, and whilst you're in the hyperthermia you're feeling a bit agitated because your pulse goes up, but it's a little uncomfortable, but it's not bad. And you get to the stage where you look forward to the next one, because it's just great. I love it. I love it. There's all sorts of benefits from it. You know, I had a little nodule in my ear. The nodule went away. You have sort of any lumps on your skin. And your skin feels amazing after you've done a couple of treatments, and I've done quite a few now. And I don't know, my skin, I just feel better than I've ever felt, and my skin handles the sun, the environment much better. I can't tell you the benefits of, I love it. I just absolutely love it.
Now, you had purchased the hyperthermia dome.
Yes.
And you've done it at home now as well with your husband.
Yes.
Would you explain a little bit about that?
Basically, same principle. It's a fantastic machine. I can't praise it enough. The temperature rises quite very efficient. It's very efficient. Look, there's really no difference to that machine to the machines that cost like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's very simple to do. The temperature gauge is very simple. You just need somebody with a little patience that can actually sit with you, mop your brow, read to you, whatever, chat to you, whatever. And when you're in the machine, sometimes you get a little bit agitated, so things might come out that otherwise might not. Because your temperature is rising and you're feeling a little bit agitated, but that's all good as well. It's really good to let it all out. So you need somebody with you that you can let it all hang out with.
How's your husband dealing with that?
At first he was a bit not apprehensive, but he didn't really know. He thought he could just go downstairs and read the paper, and I would yell out to him and tell him when I needed a drink or I needed my brow mopped or whatever, but then he soon realised, no, he really needs to be there on tap. So it's good.
Has he done the treatment as well? Does he know how it feels?
No, he hasn't. I think that's the next thing he needs to do. And I need to explain to him that he doesn't need to do a full-on treatment. He just needs to actually get in there and find out how the heat actually feels. Because he hates the heat, absolutely hates. Like on a normal day, when it's Queensland summer, he's just like, phew, phew. So, but I think he'll be fine. He just needs to actually get in there. Cool. It'll be amazing for him.
When you do the hyperthermia yourself,
mm-hmm.
And what are the main changes that you feel for yourself except the skin?
Well, you feel invigorated. I don't know, you just feel healthier. It's strange, and I don't know, you know, you come out and you just feel great. You really feel, and I think you feel like you're doing something for yourself, you're achieving something. if you have cancer, then you know that it helps to break down your cancer. Psychologically, it's fantastic. I love it. And you know, like this morning I woke up and I thought, oh, is it hypothermia day today? And, oh no, it's not. Okay, gotta wait 2 more days. Because I truly do really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I think it's great for people, well people, you know, to get in there. I think it's fantastic. And I don't class myself as not well because I feel fantastic for doing it. But I just think for somebody who doesn't have that health challenge, it's great for them as well.
Can we talk about what stage you've been diagnosed and what type of cancer so that people know?
I was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. Well, actually, it wasn't exactly 4, it was 3 point something, but pretty close to. Yep. And my prognosis wasn't good. I had 5 tumours, of which I had removed. I did not want to do chemotherapy or radiation, of which is totally out of the norm. But I just felt really comfortable not doing that. I felt more stressed at the thought of doing it. So for me, that wasn't an option. And
How many years ago?
2 years ago, and I haven't regretted that for a second. Not for a second.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have got things going on, but, you know, like, there's a lot of people out there that might have something going on and don't know about it. All the difference for me is I know about it and I'm working on my health. And if I had my time again, I would just work on my health before something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you explain the process, how you do it? You go to a local GP to have your vitamin C here locally?
Yes, I do.
Would you explain that process?
I actually have a port system put in because I don't have great veins. I go and I have my vitamin C and whatever else. I do have a couple of things from a clinic and I have that as well. My doctor's great. I love her to bits. She's very open. As soon as I've done that, I will go home and then I will get in the dome. Because in the clinics they do actually give you your intravenous vitamin C and whatever else they decide, as I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And you also use the PEMF device?
I use the PEMF device, yep. At the moment I have hired one and I'm using it probably most days. I do it every second day, fairly lengthy, and then the other days I just do a very small, like just a bit of a what we call boxing, which is just a boxy area where my challenges are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. And I do my supplements. I exercise. I go to the beach. I'm doing a bit of qigong. I have a mini trampoline. I just try basically to have all the elements. I just try to put it all together and do that. And it's great. You know, I feel better than I felt for 10 years, I'd say.
Good.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
What would you say to anybody out there who's struggling and is looking for a solution? Struggling
with cancer? Yeah. I would say look at all your options before you make a decision. And I would say get on the Max Awareness website.
No, you don't say that. No, but what is it that has changed your course? What has changed for you that really makes it now, like you say, you felt better than before?
Well, it's changed my life, all aspects of my life. Not only my health, my relationships. It's, you know, it's sorted the forest from the trees, basically. I just think it's just an amazing journey, really.
Cool.
Yeah.